There are 32 buildings in the National Hockey League. Each one offers a different kind of experience. Some hit you the second you walk through the doors, the lights, the vibe, the smell of a fresh new building. Some make you forget how much you paid for that ticket. And some make you check your ticket twice, just to make sure you didn't accidentally walk into a community rec center. A few of these places are billion-dollar palaces built in the last 5 years. A few of them are older than the players' grandparents. One of them has Tesla coils that shoot real lightning from the ceiling. One of them has a Civil War cannon, and one of them has safety nets installed because pieces of the roof keep falling down. So here's the system. Every arena gets judged on 4 things: the quality of the building itself, the atmosphere, what it costs you, and the food quality. Numbers 32 down to 1. Worst experience to best experience in the entire National Hockey League in 2026. Let's get into it. Number 32. Scotiabank Saddledome, Calgary Flames. The building. Opened in 1983. The famous curved roof is literally crumbling. Engineers installed safety nets to catch falling concrete debris. Calling it outdated undersells it. The atmosphere. Flames fans show up, but the building works against them. Narrow concourses, cramped seating, the kind of hum that comes from a venue that knows it's on death row. Scotia Place opens in 2027-28, and the Saddledome comes down within 2 years after that. The price. Middle of the pack, around $350 for a family of 4 to get in the door. The price is really good, because compared to other Canadian places, that's cheap. The food. Standard Canadian arena fare. Poutine exists, that's the highlight. The verdict. A relic on borrowed time. Visit it once before it's rubble. Calgary Flame, 5.2 out of 10. Number 31. Emirates Bank Arena, Florida Panthers. The building. 2-time defending Stanley Cup champs play in a building on the edge of the Everglades. The arena itself is dated. The location is a 45-minute drive from anywhere fans actually live. The atmosphere. When the team is winning, this place rocks. Rat trick tradition is real. But the Panthers missed the 2026 playoffs entirely. First back-to-back champ to miss since 1970, and you could hear pin drops in March. The price. One of the cheapest tickets in the league, with 4 seats sometimes available under $200. But the concessions get you back. Chicken tenders famously cost $22. Hot dogs are $10. Beer is $13. The food. Cuban sandwiches saving the day. The Latin food influence is the one genuine win. The verdict. Best ticket value in hockey. Worst location in hockey. The contradictions cancel out. Final ranking, 5.5 out of 10. Number 30. Delta Center, Utah Mammoth. The building. A basketball arena learning to be a hockey rink. Roughly 4,000 to 5,000 upper bowl seats couldn't see one of the nets during the team's first 2 NHL seasons. The 2026 and 2027 off-season renovations are fixing it. New terraced upper bowl, gondolas, a parking structure. But the work isn't done yet. The atmosphere. Utah fans are hungry. New franchise energy is real, and the Mammoth made the playoffs in just their 2nd season. The playoff ambiance was a success, but the obstructed view sections sucked the air out of the room. The price. Around $370 for a family of 4. Beer's expensive. Tickets are climbing now that the team is actually good. The food. Standard Salt Lake Stadium menu. Solid, but unspectacular. The verdict. Come back in 2028 when the renovations are done. Right now, it's a construction zone, with hockey breaking out inside. Ranking 5.8 out of 10. Number 29, Honda Center. Anaheim Ducks. The building. Beige walls. Standard lighting. Architecture that screams 1993 corporate office park. The Ducks just made the playoffs again for the first time since 2018, and the building still feels like it's hosting an insurance seminar. The atmosphere. Quiet by default. Loud when the team's winning. Heavily dependent on opponent. Half the crowd is wearing the visitor's jersey when an original 6 team is in town. The price. Tickets are reasonable, but concessions are brutal. Hot dogs around $9 each. Beer pushing $14. The food. Generic. The Honda Center has been an Anaheim institution for 30 years and somehow has no signature dish. The verdict. Functional. Forgettable. Saved only by SoCal weather outside and a Ducks team that finally got interesting again. For that, 6.2 out of 10. Number 28, Enterprise Center, St. Louis Blues. The building. Recent renovations makes the building good. Clean, modern enough, well located downtown. The atmosphere. Blues fans are loyal and loud, but it tops out at good instead of great. Playoff ambiance at this place is far, far better than season ambiance. The price. Reasonable mid-tier, about $290 for 4. One of the better values in the league. The food. Toasted ravioli is the move. Local cuisine actually represents on the concourse. Good food overall. The verdict. Everything is good, nothing crazy, nothing stand out really. For that, 6.4 out of 10. Number 27. Canadian Tire Center, Ottawa Senators. The building. 30 minutes outside downtown Ottawa, parked in a sea of asphalt. The inside's fine. The location is the problem. Getting in is brutal. Getting out is worse. The atmosphere. Sens fans show up loud, especially when the team's competing. And the 2026 team made the playoffs as a wild card, but got wiped out in 4. but the building absorbs noise instead of trapping it. The price. Actually the cheapest experience in the NHL. About $183 for a family of 4. The only team under $200. Cannot be better. So for that 10 out of 10. The food. Cheap, generous, and unpretentious. Beaver tails, hot dogs under $5. The bargain bin of the league, the verdict. Affordable, accessible to nothing. A new downtown arena at Laborton Flats is in the works. Until then, plan your Uber 2 hours early. Pricing saves everything for Ottawa Senators. 6.5 out of 10. Number 26. SAP Center, San Jose Sharks. The building. 30 years old and showing it. But that giant shark head pregame entrance is still the best in pro sports. Fog, glowing eyes, the works. The atmosphere. Low ceiling traps the sound. When the tank is full, it's loud. Problem is, the Sharks are mid-rebuild and the building hasn't been full in a while. The price. Mid-tier, about $340 for 4. Bay Area prices on food, of course. The food. Sourdough bowls, garlic fries, a few legitimately good California options, if you know where to look on the concourse. The verdict. Iconic entrance, aging body. Worth it for the shark head alone, once. For that 6.7 out of 10. Number 25. Canada Life Centre, Winnipeg Jets. The building. The smallest arena in the league at just over 15,000 seats. Tight, intimate, and you feel every seat. The atmosphere. The whiteout playoff tradition is one of the great visuals in hockey. Entire streets outside dressed in white. The Jets missed the 2026 playoffs as the defending President's Trophy winners, which stung, but Manitoba shows up regardless. The price. Mid-tier in Canadian dollars, still relatively cheap compared to Toronto or Montreal. The food. Manitoban classics. Smokies, pierogies, pretzels with mustard. Underrated concourse food. The verdict. Small market, big lungs. Punches above its weight class on atmosphere alone. Final score, 6.8 out of 10. Number 24. Wells Fargo Center, Philadelphia Flyers. The building. A concrete fortress. No architectural personality. But Philly didn't ask for any. They asked for intimidation, and they got it. The atmosphere. Loudest, meanest, most creatively profane fans in the United States. Gritty waddles around. The new South Philly Entertainment District is being built around the arena to fix the parking lot vibe. A new arena is also being planned for the early 2030s. The price. Right around the league average, about $400 for 4. Reasonable for a major market. Of course, like any other teams, playoff ticket is more expensive. The food. Cheesesteaks. Soft pretzels with mustard. Philly food culture actually represents at the concessions. Big plus. The verdict. 7 out of 10. Number 23. KeyBank Center, Buffalo Sabres. The building. Stuck in the late 90s. Flickering lights, narrow walkways. A scoreboard that looks like it belongs in a high school gym. The atmosphere. Buffalo just ended a 15-year playoff drought in 2026. Longest in NHL history. The building shook for the first time in a decade. The ambiance is crazy. Imagine what it could sound like in a building that doesn't feel like an abandoned mall. The price. One of the cheapest in the league. Around $308 for 4. Beer is reasonable. Buffalo doesn't gouge you. The food. Beef on weck. Wings. The food scene saves the building. This is one of the few arenas where the regional cuisine actually shows up. The verdict. Great fans, great food, sad building. Buffalo deserves new construction next. For that, 7.3 out of 10. Number 22. PPG Paints Arena, Pittsburgh Penguins. The building. Opened in 2010, first LEED Gold certified arena in the NHL. Glass facade looks gorgeous at night. Sightlines are excellent. Clean, modern, well run. The atmosphere. The Pens missed the 2025 playoffs, but got back in 2026 and almost beat the Flyers. The building was electric. Sid the Kid era still has gas. The price. Around $310 for 4. Reasonable for a cup contender. The food. Primanti Brothers sandwich at the arena. Fries and slaw on the sandwich. Iconic Pittsburgh move. Pierogi races between periods are genuinely funny. The verdict. Underrated. Clean building, great food, real history. The neighborhood around it never developed, but the arena itself delivers. 7.4 out of 10. Number 21. Rogers Arena, Vancouver Canucks. The building. Downtown Vancouver. Walkable, beautiful city. But the building itself is sterile inside. The architecture is functional, not memorable. The atmosphere depends entirely on whether the Canucks are winning. When they're rolling, this place can roar. When they're not, it can sound like a Tuesday morning meeting. The price. Around $340 for 4. Mid-tier for a major Canadian market. The food. Pacific Northwest options are decent. Sushi on the concourse is real and not bad. Salmon, dim sum, the usual hot dogs. The verdict. Beautiful city, fine arena. The vibe outside on Granville Street is better than the vibe inside. 7.6 out of 10. Number 20. Nationwide Arena, Columbus Blue Jackets. The building. Open 2000. Clean, well-designed, surrounded by one of the best planned sports neighborhoods in the US. The arena district is bars and restaurants by design. The atmosphere. The cannon. A 180-57 Napoleon replica fires every time the Jackets score, and it scares everyone. Cannonball, the in-arena high tradition, is legitimately fun. The team has had struggles, but the building never has. The price. Around $350 for 4. Reasonable for a mid-market. The food. Schmidt's Sausage Haus on the concourse. Actual Columbus institution. Bahama Mama bratwurst. Cream puffs. Local food that actually tastes local. The verdict. Criminally underrated. If you've never been, you'd be shocked how good the experience is. 7.6 out of 10. Number 19. Lenovo Center. Carolina Hurricanes. The building. Formerly PNC Arena, Lenovo grabbed the naming rights. Standard concrete bowl from the late 90s. Nothing special architecturally. The atmosphere. The only NHL building where the tailgating rivals an NFL Sunday. They share the parking lot with NC State football. And that college culture bleeds into hockey. Barbecue, cornhole, beers in the lot hours before puck drop. Storm surge celebrations. The Canes were the #1 seed in the East in 2026, and this place is louder than ever. The after-game ceremony with the players is cool. The price. Around $300 for 4. One of the best values in the league. Beer stays under $10. In playoff, it's way more expensive. The food. Carolina barbecue. Vinegar-based. Hush puppies. It actually feels like the South in here. The verdict. A good 7.8 out of 10. Number 18. UBS Arena. New York Islanders. The building. Brand new, open 2021. Beautiful interior, great sightlines. Low ceiling traps noise. Genuinely a top 10 interior in the league. The atmosphere. When the Islanders are playing well, this place is loud. When they're not, and they miss the 2026 playoffs, it can feel half empty. The price. Expensive. Around $500 for 4. Parking is the most expensive in the NHL. $37.67 just to leave your car. The food. New York area concessions. Pizza is actually good. Beer selection is wide. Bagel sandwiches at a hockey game. You have to respect it. The verdict. Gorgeous building, painful commute, brutal parking. The interior is top tier. The whole experience around it drags it down. 7.8 put of 10. Number 17. Capital One Arena. Washington Capitals. The building. Sits in the middle of downtown DC, 2 blocks from a metro stop. Interior is starting to show its age. Opened in 1997. But Monumental Sports has been working through a multi-year renovation that finally cleaned up the older concourses. Sightlines are fine, not spectacular. The atmosphere. Caps fans wear red for a reason. When this place gets going, it shakes. The team missed the 2026 playoffs, which dulled the energy this past spring. But Ovechkin's last laps as the all-time goals king still packed the building. The price. Right around the league average, about $310 for a family of 4. Beer in the 11-12 range. Tickets are easier to get than they used to be. The food. Honestly, the move is to skip the concessions and walk out into Chinatown. 6 blocks of restaurants in every direction. Inside the building, it's standard arena fare with a couple of decent local spots. The verdict. Easiest arena to get to in the entire league. Inside the building is fine. The neighborhood does most of the heavy lifting. 8 out of 10. Number 16. Crypto.com Arena. Los Angeles Kings. The building. Formerly Staples Center. The upper deck is so high, you need oxygen. Designed for the Lakers first, hockey second. The atmosphere. Sterile by default, electric when the playoffs hit. Celebrity sightings are part of the experience. LeBron walking in. Adam Sandler in his usual seat. Half the crowd is there to be seen, not to watch. The price. Expensive. About $500 for 4. LA tax, basically. The food. Top-tier celebrity chef collaborations on the concourse. If you want a $24 short rib sandwich at a hockey game, this is your spot. The verdict. 8.2 out of 10. Number 15. TD Garden, Boston Bruins. The building. Opened in 1995, but the last 10 years of renovation work have basically rebuilt the place from the inside. The hub on Causeway development outside finally gave Boston the pregame neighborhood it always deserved. North Station train hub is in the basement. The atmosphere. Boston fans know hockey. They're harsh, they're informed, and the upper bowl is so steep, it feels like you're hanging directly over the ice. Banners everywhere. Bruins, Celtics, generations of championships. Sad to see their playoff run end in the first round. The price. Top 3 most expensive nights in the NHL. About $600 for 4 people. Beer is the highest in the league at over $18 a pint. Parking is the second priciest after the Rangers. The food. Strong concession game. Clam chowder bread bowls. Lobster rolls if you have $30 to spare. Sam Adams on tap throughout the building. The verdict. It's expensive because it's earned. The history, the noise, the location, all of it lines up. Bring a credit card with no limit. 8.2 out of 10. Number 14. American Airlines Center, Dallas Stars. The building. Opened in 2001 with brick and glass architecture that actually looks like a building instead of a warehouse. Steep bowl, excellent sightlines. One of the most underrated arena designs in the league. Dallas got it right when most teams in their era were building boring concrete boxes. The atmosphere. The Stars have been a cup-contending team for years, and the goal horn is one of the loudest in the league. Victory Park outside has finally filled in with bars and restaurants. The Stars chant during the national anthem is iconic. Visitors hate it, Dallas loves it, which is exactly the point. The price. Around $340 for 4. Reasonable for a major market contender. Beer and concessions are fair. The food. Texas barbecue on the concourse, brisket sandwiches, smoked sausage, the real deal. Plus the usual nachos, done with actual Texas attention to detail. One of the best food games in the league. The verdict. Quietly one of the better experiences in the league. Built right, run right, and the team's been good enough to fill it for years. The biggest knock is that nothing about it is iconic. Just a great hockey building. 8.4 out of 10. Number 13. Xcel Energy Center, Minnesota Wild. The building. Opened in 2000. Designed specifically for hockey, which you can feel. Murals and tributes to high school hockey teams from every corner of the state line the concourses. The atmosphere. Minnesota is the state of hockey, and the Xcel makes you remember it. The crowd actually understands what they're watching. Let's play hockey before every game gives you chills. The price. Around $315 for 4. Fair pricing for a Twin Cities major market team. The food. Juicy Lucy burgers. Wild rice soup. State fair food creeps into the concourse during the season. Genuinely strong food game. The verdict. One of the most consistently good experiences in the league. No weaknesses, no gimmicks, just hockey done right. 8.4 out of 10. Number 12. Amalie Arena, Tampa Bay Lightning. The building. Tesla coils in the ceiling that shoot actual lightning when the Bolts score. That alone is top half worthy. The atmosphere. Thunder Alley outside for tailgating in 80-degree February weather. Krzysztof Szyberkowski on the organ live. The Channel Side District right there for after the game. The price. Around $300 for 4. One of the better values in the league for a perennial contender. The food. Cuban sandwiches done right. Florida-style seafood. Concession game is legitimately strong. The verdict. Built for entertainment from the ground up. One of the most fun nights in hockey. 8.5 out of 10. Number 11. United Center, Chicago Blackhawks. The building. Opened 1994. Until the Bell Center expanded slightly. It was the biggest capacity arena in the league. A concrete fortress. The atmosphere. Loudest national anthem in sports. The entire crowd screams through the whole thing from the first note. The Jordan statue out front. 6 Bulls banners and 3 Blackhawks Cup banners hanging together. Aura that newer buildings can't manufacture. The price. Expensive. Around $400 for 4. Beer is $12.50. Chicago doesn't apologize. The food. Chicago-style hot dogs done correctly. Italian beef sandwiches on the concourse. Deep dish pizza if you must. The verdict. History over hospitality. The Hawks are rebuilding. The anthem still hits like nothing else. 8.5 out of 10. Number 10. Ball Arena, Colorado Avalanche. The building. Opened 1999, well-maintained, perfectly located in Denver. The atrium views of the Rocky Mountains are postcard-worthy. The atmosphere. Loud, fast, and the elevation will mess with visiting fans. The Avs have been a cup-level team for years, and the building feels it. Fans have immense luck to have a really good team year after year. The price. Around $340 for 4. Fair for an elite team in a major market. The food. Denver green chile on everything. Bison burgers, Rocky Mountain regional food that punches above its weight. The verdict. Solid in every category. No glaring weaknesses. The kind of arena visiting fans secretly enjoy. 8.6 out of 10. Number 9. Scotiabank Arena, Toronto Maple Leafs. The building. Self-proclaimed center of the hockey universe. Next to Union Station, most accessible barn in the league. World-class amenities, premium everything. The atmosphere. Platinum seat syndrome is real. The lower bowl is Bay Street suits closing business deals. The upper deck brings the noise. The Leafs missed the 2026 playoffs for the first time since 2016, but the building's reputation didn't budge. Maple Leaf Square outside is one of the great fan zones in hockey. The price. Most expensive night in the NHL. Roughly $700 for 4 people, depending on the study. Tickets average $150 plus per seat. Toronto doesn't apologize. The food. Real Sports Bar is the best in-arena restaurant in pro hockey. Smoked meat, P-meal bacon sandwiches, Tim Hortons, because of course, most expensive, really luxurious, but the corporate feel makes it so it's not a top 5 arena. You pay for the privilege, it's worth it once. Still really good. 8.7 out of 10. Number 8. Prudential Center, New Jersey Devils, the building. Designed for hockey first, unlike most multi-purpose arenas. Steep bowl, excellent sightlines, one of the largest scoreboards in the world. The atmosphere. Devil's Army can make 16,500 seats sound like 40,000. When this place gets going, the acoustics are unreal. Newark gets unfairly slept on as an arena city. The price. Around $310 for 4. Fair value for the NYC Metro. The food. Jersey concourse food is underrated. Italian classics, Taylor ham, pizza done right. The verdict. Hidden gem of the East. Way better than its reputation. 8.7 out of 10. Number 7. Madison Square Garden. New York Rangers. The building. The world's most famous arena. The billion-dollar transformation gutted the place, but kept the iconic cable-stayed ceiling. The Chase Bridge seats hang suspended over the ice. The atmosphere. Theater lighting. Dark crowd, spotlight on the ice. Makes every game feel like a Broadway premiere. When the goal song hits, the floor literally shakes. The only knock, New York has too many sports teams competing for attention, and hockey isn't number one here. Not as many die-hard fans as you'd expect. The price. Second most expensive night in the NHL. Around $447 for 4. Beer is $30 for 2. Hot dogs require a loan. The Rangers missed the 2026 playoffs, which made every empty $200 seat sting a little more. But when playoff hockey hits MSG, it becomes one of the best atmospheres in the league. The food. Carnegie Deli pastrami sandwiches. Sabret hot dogs. Manhattan prices on everything but the food is genuinely good. The verdict. Aura you cannot manufacture. Go once, no matter what it costs. Solid 8.8 out of 10. Number 6. Little Caesars Arena. Detroit Red Wings. The building. Opened 2017. The concourse is actually an indoor street called the Via, with glass roofs. Steep bowl traps the noise. Restaurants and bars integrated into the building itself. The atmosphere. Hockeytown energy is back. The Wings have been climbing out of their rebuild, and the building has been waiting. Gordie Howe statue. The Red Wings Hall of Fame walk. Tradition handled with care. Lots of die-hard hockey fans here. The price. Around $400 for 4. Fair Detroit pricing. The food. Coney dogs. Detroit-style pizza on the concourse. Square, deep, crispy. Real local food integration. The verdict. The blueprint for how to do a modern arena rebuild. 9 years in, and still feels brand new. 8.9 out of 10. Number 5. Bridgestone Arena. Nashville Predators. The building. Right on Broadway. Walk out of the arena, and you're in the country music capital of the world. The atmosphere. A live band stage in the stands. Honky-tonk on ice. The chant culture here is the best in the United States. Fans have specific, organized, profane chants for every situation. The catfish on the ice. The cowbells. Tim McGraw appearances. The price. Expensive. Around $400 for 4. Nashville's not cheap anymore. Beer is $12.50. The food. Hot chicken. Nashville barbecue. Smoked brisket nachos. The concession game is genuinely a draw. The verdict. Best party in hockey. If you go to one road game in your life, make it Smashville. 9.1 out of 10. Number 4. Climate Pledge Arena. Seattle Kraken. The building. First net zero carbon arena in the world. They kept the historic 1962 Seattle Center Coliseum roof and dug down to build a new arena underneath it. Living walls of plants. Grab-and-go technology, where you walk out with your beer and your card gets charged automatically. The atmosphere. The Kraken tunnel entrance under the giant tentacle is one of the best modern pregame moments in sports. Seattle fans show up loud and weird. The price. Expensive, around $370 for 4. Seattle prices on everything. The food. Pacific Northwest cuisine done right. Salmon, oysters, dim sum, ramen. The most adventurous concourse menu in the league. The verdict. It is genuinely the future of arena design. Every arena built after this one is measured against it. 9.2 out of 10. Number 3. T-Mobile Arena. Vegas Golden Knights. The building. Sightlines are perfect. The exterior is wrapped in a massive screen mesh that turns the whole building into a billboard. Located right on the strip. The atmosphere. The pregame show is a literal Broadway production. A medieval knight battling on a giant screen while sword fights happen on the ice. Loud, obnoxious, incredibly fun. The Knights have been a cup-contending team since they entered the league. The price. Second most expensive night in hockey. Around $500 for 4. Beer is $14. It's Vegas. Nothing is cheap. The food. Celebrity chef concessions. Real Vegas food on the concourse. Sushi, tacos, barbecue. The verdict. Hockey turned into a spectacle. If you only know one thing about Vegas, it's that they go big. The arena delivers. 9.4 out of 10. Number 2. Rogers Place. Edmonton Oilers. The building. If you want to see where the oil money went, look here. The Ford Hall entrance is a breathtaking glass cathedral. The scoreboard is the size of a small house. Amenities at 5-star hotel level. The atmosphere. McDavid era is in full swing. The ice district around the arena is one of the best planned entertainment zones in pro sports. Oilers made another deep run in 2026. The price. Around $600 for 4. Edmonton has become an expensive ticket. Second most expensive in the league behind Toronto. But you're getting one of the best players ever, every night. The food. Alberta beef done seriously. Smoked brisket, prime rib carving station. Real ingredients. The verdict. Best amenities building in the world. Just missing a cup banner. 9.5 out of 10. Number 1. Bell Center. Montreal Canadiens. The building. 21,302 people. Biggest capacity in the league. And not a bad seat in the place. The steepness creates a wall of sound that's genuinely terrifying for visiting goalies. The atmosphere. 24 Stanley Cup banners hanging from the rafters. More than any team in any sport. The pre-game torch ceremony will make you cry, even if you aren't a Habs fan. And in 2026, the Canadiens beat the Lightning in a 7-game first-round thriller, where every game-winning goal was scored in the third period, or overtime. The fans are the most intense in the league. They chant during TV breaks, between whistles. It's insane. The price. Around $600 for 4. It's expensive, but 100% worth it. In the playoffs, tickets start at a minimum of $500 a seat. The food. Smoked meat sandwiches. Poutine with real curds. The food is actually good, not just hockey food good. The verdict. This is the Vatican of hockey. If you want pure, uncut hockey soul, there is one and only one answer. It's Montreal. The score. 9.7 out of 10.